Okay. So good morning everyone. In the last class, we did exercise 4.1, which was based on the first case of constructing a quadrilateral in which you had four sides given and one diagonal given. We have seen in the last two parts, we had to use the properties of parallelogram and property of rhombus, which helped us to get the remaining parts. So let's start the next discussion, which is based on when two diagonals and three sides are given. Okay, we have done one part already in this one. Suppose we see the first part, lift, quadrilateral LIFT. So again, you will draw a rough diagram for an idea. L, I, F, and T. They are saying LI is 4 centimeter, IF is 3 centimeter, TL is 2.5 centimeter, LF. So please explain rhombus once again. Okay, Ananya, 1 second. Okay. Hmm. Just 1 second. This is the first case in which we should have four sides measurements and one diagonal. So let's see. Now, in the rhombus best, first you need to draw the diagram like this. B, E, S, T. So we have drawn diagram best for rhombus. They are saying BE equal to 4.5 centimeter. Yes, Joel, 4.5, and ET is given to you as 6 centimeter. That's it. Till this point, it's fine, Ananya. So we have done what is given to us. Now we have utilized the property of rhombus that all sides are equal in rhombus. Also, we know rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides equal. This is the definition of rhombus. So we can say this is 4.5 centimeter. This is also 4.5 centimeter, and this is also 4.5 centimeter. So they actually wanted to test your knowledge about this property. That's why they gave you only two things in the question. Now I think it is clear to you, Ananya. You will go in the same way. First you will draw the TE, that is a diagonal one, as 6 centimeter. Then you will, keeping on point T, cut an arc of 4.5 centimeter like this. Then from point E, you will cut the same arc of 4.5 centimeter to get the point S. Then you will join these two and you have got the upper part of the rhombus. Similarly, you will take an arc of 4.5 on the lower part and a arc of 4.5 on the lower part, and you will get the last vertex, that is E. Sorry, E is there already, B. So this way you will get your rhombus easily. Is it fine, Ananya? Now, we were discussing this. The second case in 4.2, in which three sides will be given to you. You can see Li is given to you, Fi is given to you, and Tl is given to you, and two diagonals they will give you. The first diagonal they have given you is Lf. So let's join Lf. How much is this? Lf is 4.5 centimeter. Okay, and then next is It, 4 centimeter. Now, now we have to see which one is easy for us. You can start with any one. You can take any diagonal for the starting part. Suppose, as I told you yesterday also, we can do this on construction also. Let's see. Let's do it. So I will make first the LF. How much? 4.5 centimeter. Let's try like this. So first we will make LF equal to 4.5 centimeter. let's take the pencil. 4.5 centimeter. Okay, this will not work now because diagram has to be in the middle. 4.5 centimeter. I think it is fine. Now we have to name it as LF. This is L, this is F, and this is 4.5 centimeter. The first step, so draw LF equal to 4.5 centimeter as shown. Then the next step is, after drawing LF, class, what should we do? Please tell. Taking L as center, what should we do? Please tell. Class, taking L as center, we should try to draw the lower part, this one, because the lower triangle is given to us completely. You can see upper triangle is not given to us completely, but the lower is given to us. So we should try to make this Li, because Li is how much? 4 centimeter. You can see, class, please confirm. The next arc should be of Li or LT. Which one is better for you right now? We will go for Li and IF. Okay. So Li is how much? It is 4 centimeters. So keeping the compass on L, or you can say taking L as center and a radius of 4 centimeter, cut an arc on the lower side like this. So we will take an arc of 4 centimeter for Li, compass on 0, and let's open it till 4. So we are ready for the arc of Li. So keeping on the center Li, L, and taking an arc of 4 centimeter. We know our point I lies somewhere on this arc. We know our point I lies somewhere on this arc. To get the exact position of that point I, we need to cut one more arc. For that arc, what is the dimension? Class, please tell me. We have got this arc right now. What is the other dimension? It is IF, that is only 3 centimeters. So let's see that also. So let's see the 3 centimeter thing. So keeping on this 0 and unlocking the compass, keeping it at 3, I think now it is fine. Now we will take the next arc from this point of 3 centimeter, and we are little bit less than the required, so we have to extend the previous arc. Let's extend the previous arc. Okay, now we have got. So this is the point I. We can join these using this scale and pencil. My scale cannot go in the slanting way, that's why I am going like this and this. So the lower triangle is done. Now what about the upper triangle? Let's see that. In the upper triangle, what do we know, class? We know LT is how much? LT is 2.5. We can go for LT, class. So let's make 2.5 for LT. So this is the compass. Let's take an arc of 2.5 from L on the upper triangle or the upper side. Let me unlock this. Okay. Okay. Actually, this is a software thing that it reaches the written part on its own. 2.5. Let's lock it. So from L, let's take the arc of 2.5. Now we want the last vertex. For the last vertex, we don't know the length of F. What is it? FT. We don't know FT. We know only one thing which is left, that is IT. IT means information technology. We know is of how much length? It is of 4 centimeter. So maybe this IT will help us to obtain the point T plus, let's see. So this IT, which is of 4 centimeter, will help us to obtain the point. Let's see how it gives. We are going to draw the IT, the second diagonal of 4 centimeter length. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is the thing. We have got the fourth vertex now, and let's join like this. Mayank Chandela is there. Okay, now this is your point T. I hope this was clear to everyone. Please confirm, class. This question is clear to everyone. Please confirm. This is 4. So simply we have drawn the lower side of the triangle. After that, we have used the first diagonal and second diagonal. That's it. To obtain the complete quadrilateral. Same concept we will use in the remaining parts. That I will give you just a hint how it will be done. And then we will move to the next exercise. As soon as we complete the chapter, we will start the revision work. Okay. Now, next we have a quadrilateral gold in which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 everything is given to you can easily do. Let's see this one. Rhombus. Rhombus is bent. So like this, the rough diagram BEND in which BN is given to you as 5.6, BN is given to you as 5.6 and DE is given to you as 6.5. Class, now we are stuck. Class, now we are stuck. We don't have any side with us. Now, what should we do? We have only 2 diagonals with us. We require at least 3 sides and 2 diagonals. We don't even have one side in this case. How can we find that? Please help. Class, please help me. How can we find this? Please help. Class, anyone? How can we find the sides in this case? Please tell. Class, please help. How we can find the sides when we know both the diagonals of a rhombus? We have done this kind of question. Yes, Ananya, very good. We have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Why we can apply Pythagoras theorem? Because we know in a rhombus, diagonals bisect perpendicularly. That means this ON is equal to OB, this OD is equal to OE, and this angle is how much? A 90-degree angle. Class, so can we say this triangle NOE is a right angle triangle? Yes, class. Can we say this NOE is a right angle triangle? Because it is a property of rhombus that diagonals bisect each other perpendicularly. So if complete BN is 5.6, how much will be ON? Class, please help me. If complete BN was 5.6, how much is ON? It is 2.8. Very good. So this is, let me make a separate triangle for you like this for easy understanding. So we have O, we have N, and we have E. So it is half of that, that is 5.6 upon 2 or 2.8. Similarly, if complete DE is 6.5, how much will be OE? Please tell. If complete DE is 6.5, how much is OE? That is also half of it, 3.45. 2 3 is 6. Oh my god, no, something is wrong. Yes, it is 3.25. This is the thing. So class, now can you find the value of NE? Can you find the value of NE by Pythagoras theorem? Because you know this is like your perpendicular, this is like your base, and this is like your hypotenuse. And we all know that hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Just put the values and see what happens. let us use over here. You only will help me in the calculation class. Do it fast and let me know what is the answer. So we have this h square is equal to 2.8 square plus 3.25 square. Tell me the square of 2.8, class. Tell me the square of 28. Tell me the square of 28. Please help me. The square of 28 and 325. Okay, it is 785. 785 or 28. Square of 28. Please tell. This one. 784. Okay. It is 784. And as we have decimal at one place and it is getting multiplied 2 times, so we get the decimal at 2 places. Plus we have 3.25 square. Please help me. What is the value of 3.25 into 3.25? It is 105625. Okay, 105625. Where should we keep the decimal, class? Harshul is saying different. Harshul is saying it is 1755625. Please confirm which one is correct, class. Please confirm. I think Teshri's one is fine. Harshul, please recheck. Class, please confirm which one is correct. Because if I take it as 300, we will get 9 and 4 zeros. So closer answer is of Hiteshri only. Yes, it is correct. Hiteshri is one. Harshal, please recheck. Okay, this answer is wrong. Because if you keep an idea of 300, it is closer, the first one. Now, where should you use calculator? Still you getting the wrong answer? Please recheck again. Okay, and don't use calculator, beta. In class 8, you are not supposed to use calculator. Now, 3.25 square is this thing. Now, we had decimal at 2 places. After square, it will be at 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 point something is the answer. Now, add these two. What will we get if we add these two? Please help. It will be like this, 7.84. We will get 5 at the last, 2, then 4 plus 6 is 10, then 1 is there, 6 plus 8 is 14, then 7 plus 1 is 8 and 1. I think this we will get. Now tell me, is it a perfect square, class? Can we say it is like this, 184025 upon. Now tell me, is this a perfect square or not? And if it is, tell me the answer. Sir, it is 175. Okay. Prisha is saying it is that only. Okay, once again, let me check. Sir, myself as correct. What is going on? Let me wait. Let me pause. Okay, do one thing. You try this on your own. After getting this h square, sir, I was confused with the bracket only. Okay, Prisha. Now do one thing. After getting this 2, try to find the value of h, and that will be your side of this rhombus, and then you can complete the diagram. Okay, class, we will discuss this one tomorrow. Now you have done that process of finding square roots. Try that and try to find it and let me know. So let's see the next part now. The time is 9:05. Okay. It was bracket, not 1 3. So only problem in this question was to find the hypotenuse. As soon as you find the hypotenuse, you can say that it is the sides of that particular rhombus, and you already know the 2 diagonals. You can make that easily. Okay. Now the next thing that we will study is when 2 adjacent sides and 3 angles are known. Okay. This is the next concept that we will do. Let's see one example. Construct a quadrilateral MIST. So again, you have a rough diagram like this: M, I, S, and T, where MI is 3.5 centimeter, IS is 6.5 centimeter, angle M, sir, it is 10.5625. Which one? In the last case, then maybe some mistake is there. Please recheck. Okay. In the last case, if they have given the wrong answer, you can recheck because I have erased it now. Ananya is saying the square was 10.5625. Okay. Please recheck and then find the square root to get the side. If any issue, we will discuss it on Monday. Now see. So we have MI equal to 3.5, SI equal to 6.5. Then angle M is 75 degree. Angle I is 105 and angle S is 120 degree. This is things that are given to us, 3 angles and 2 adjacent sides. Now the question arises, can we draw this angle 75 degree? Please tell, can we draw this angle 75 degree easily? Class, please confirm, can we draw this angle 75 degree? In the first class itself, we have discussed how or which angles are possible to be drawn. I told you the angles which are multiple of 7.5 degree are possible to be drawn using compass and scale very easily. Tell me which two angles you will bisect to get angle 75 degree. Which two angles you will bisect to get the angle 75 degree? Please tell me that. Which two angles you will bisect to get the answer as 75 degree? Very good. First, double the thing. To understand, double the thing, you will get 2 5s are 10 and 14 plus 1 50. So you want two angles whose sum is 150 degree. The best combination is, or you can, the starting is 0 degree plus 150, the first combination. Second combination is, I think that we know is 60. If I take, yes, 60 plus 90 degree, then we have 120 and 30 degree. So which one is the easiest one? Plus, which one is the easiest one for you to draw without any problem? This one is easy for you because 60 you will get directly. For 90 you have to just do one thing. So we will go for this method to draw this angle 75 degree. Similarly, tell me, how will you draw this angle 105 degree? We have got that 75 degree can be done. Ananya's 150 can be done. Yes, it can also be done. For this, you have to draw 180 first, then you have to reduce 30 degree angle. Okay, but it is more easy for you to understand right now. So I prefer this one, 60 and 90. Okay, so 75 can be obtained by adding 60 plus 90 upon 2. That is why we are bisecting 60 and 90 for this. Please tell me this one now. How will you draw 105 degree plus how will you draw 105 degree angle? Same, 105 degree into 2 is how much? 210. Now tell me which two angles sum is 210 that you can make easily. Please help. To make an angle of 105 degree, what will we do? Which two angles should we take? Plus, for 105, which two angles should we take? Anyone? See, the angles that we will take should have the sum 210 degree. So if I go for 90 and 120, will that work? Please tell. Will this work if I go for 90 and 120? Please confirm at least P or R. To draw the angle of 105 degree, can we take the angles as 90 and 120 and bisect them? Class, what happened? Are you all there? I think it is. Class, are you there? Please confirm. Okay. Yes, sir. So class, please confirm. Can we take the two angles as 90 and 120 and divide that by 2 to obtain this angle 105 degree? So we can try this one. So now we can draw this angle, we can draw this angle, and drawing 120 degree is very easy for us already. So we will go step by step like this. I'm just giving you a hint. So first you will draw this 6.5 because it is containing two angles. In this case, okay, you can go for both of them. MI is also correct. Both are correct. So let's go for MI only then. So first you will draw MI like this. It is how much? 3.5 centimeter. Then you will draw this 75 degree angle. For that we have seen you will draw arc like this first. Then you will go for that 60 degree arc and 120 degree arc. Then you will bisect it to obtain the 90 degree arc. Now you have 90 degree arc. Now you have 60 degree arc. Just by keeping compass on this point, you will take an arc. On this point, take an arc, and you will get the angle, which is how much? This angle will be how much, class? 75 degree. Similarly, you will go for this 105 degree. Same case, you will just draw this 60 degree, 120 degree, and this will be your suppose 90 degree. This time you will bisect 90 and 120 and you will obtain your angle like this. And then you will cut an arc of 6.5 centimeter by keeping the compass on I. This. It will be your S. This is 6.5. Finally, you will draw this angle 120 degree on this point S. Like this, you will cut first arc, second arc, and you will take it like this. It will join somewhere over here and you will obtain the quadrilateral. Tomorrow we will, sorry, on Monday, we will try to do this question completely on the software. Okay, so let me stop the recording now.